Pastor, by giving me this time to share my testimony. The shortest testimony in the Bible is from the blind man who was healed, and he said, I was blind, now I can see. Well, since Pastor gave me 10 minutes, I'm going to say more than that. And there are 3 points to my testimony. The first one is, I saw God in action. Second point is, I saw prayer in motion. And the third point is, love's reaction. How did God act in my life? God's action. I had very bad scoliosis for the last 3 or 4 years. I was walking crooked and losing my balance, so we needed to do something. We tried physical therapy, we had shots, lots of medicines, even chiropractic, nothing worked. Last summer, we were sitting at a kitchen table when, have you heard of Sutter Health? So the pamphlet from Sutter Health Center came to our house, and my husband looked at it and said, Kamali, this Dr. Stephen Rue is operating on people with scoliosis. What do you think? I said, oh, I don't know. But just to be proactive, he went and made an appointment for December 6th. So he arrived here December 2nd in Santa Clara, and then went and saw the doctor. I don't need it right now. Thank you. See how amazing this church is. Always like. So when we saw the doctor, he examined me, made some tests, and he said, Mrs. Prabhakar, I think you can have a surgery. It's just a 2-day surgery, 4 to 6 hours, 3 surgeons involved. They go through the front and take away the disc and replace it with spacers. And like a pancake, they turn you over and go to the other side, and they remove a lot of other things, and they put in rods, plates, and screws. It almost seemed like an engineering surgery. And I told him, Dr. Rude, do you realize I'm 82 years old? He said, I know, but you are a healthy 82-year-old. You can withstand surgery. I was still in shock. We came home. We prayed about it. I even fasted and prayed. And behold, there was a TV program. The Supreme Court Judge Sandra O'Connor's funeral was going on, and they had chosen to do the Handel's Messiah. And the 2 words that came were, crooked made straight. Crooked made straight. It was as if it was my theme verse for my healing from Isaiah 44. So we went back and told the surgeon, yes, we are going to have a surgery, February 9th and 12th. Because God started this, I was very sure He's going to finish it successfully. My husband pointed it out from John 6:33. Jesus said, I have told you these things so that you may have peace. In this world you'll have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. In the original Greek, it means the result is already rigged. You know, like the WWF wrestling matches, you know who's going to win ahead. I knew the surgery was going to be successful. I had perfect peace. The second point, prayer in motion. I'm actually a scaredy cat. Whenever I speak anywhere, I tell everybody I meet, please pray for me, pray for me. So I started with the technicians who did my pre-op surgery. You know, the people who did my blood test. I called all my 6 grandchildren, and they individually prayed for me. We put ourselves in the prayer chain in California and Illinois. In fact, all over the world. You know how we Indians have relatives all over the world, right? So there are a lot of prayer going up. And one day my daughter-in-law's father, Philji, was visiting us before they went back. And he prayed with us, and he said, Kamali, when you pray, you just praise God. Praise God for what He's going to do. Don't ask him for anything. Let all your friends and family members pray. They pray for the surgeon, and pray for the healthcare professionals, the rehab, whatever. Let them pray for other things. You just praise God. Which made me realize I need to focus on what's important. I want to focus on God who's going to heal me. God who is in action. God who is going to save me through all the prayers and make me well. So, I was carefree. In fact, remember Geeta, I spoke here a week before my surgery. I kept telling everybody, I'm not scared at all. In fact, I'm looking forward to the surgery, which was really amazing. And all because of prayer. You know, when I first came to this church after my surgery, I wore a brace that was to protect my ribs, my back. So this prayer that all of you were doing on my behalf was like a prayer brace that covered me. So no worry or doubt or fear came into my life. I was perfectly at peace. So the surgery happened, 2-day surgery, no complication at all. And the first 7 days I needed somebody to stay with me overnight because of the different needs I had. So my 4 family members and 2 very special friends helped out. And God was in action throughout the surgery in the 10-day stage, then 18-day stage at the rehab center. When they sent me to the rehab, I kept saying, I'm going on a vacation, I'm going to a resort. Because that's how I try to make myself look at things in a very positive way. When people came to help me in the rehab center, I complimented them and encouraged them because I know they work overnight. They take up patients who are grumbling. So I wanted to be a model patient and encourage them. All this was possible because of prayer. And then the wound nurse came one day and said, Mrs. Prabhakar, I'm going to check on your back and see how the staples are. It was not sutured, it was stapled. So just for the fun of it, I said, how many staples do I have? He said, 66. Do you know we have 66 books in the Bible? So when he came next week to remove it, I started with Genesis. About 1 staple went all the way to Revelation. So God helped me in so many ways to have a positive attitude because of all your prayers. The third point is love's reaction. Because all of you here love me so much, you responded to my need in a very special way. Some people gave us a ride, some people brought us food, some people came to visit. Pastor Ranjan, Pastor Prabhakar, and Asha, they all came to visit me and prayed for me. Some people brought a guitar and sang choruses. My son's family brought their dog and a ukulele and they sang. Some people who came gave me a massage. Another one helped me brush my teeth because I was so helpless I couldn't bend and do a few things. And then CCI has the best thing going, which is called the CCI food train. So many of you brought food. They just not just bring food, they will come and sit with me and pray with me, and I got to know them. Some of them even asked, what auntie do you like? They found out we like pavaka or bitter gourd. So we had bitter gourd pulikulambu, bitter gourd fry, bitter gourd tokku, all those things. They brought so much food, we almost had to say, please don't bring any more food or take a break. Do you remember in Exodus 35, Moses was building a tabernacle and he told the Israelites to bring offerings of silver and gold and crimson thread. And then in 36, he said, please stop, we have enough, more than enough. That's what I tell the CCI care team. Don't bring any more food, let me take a break and finish what's in the fridge. So CCI has a wonderful culture of hospitality. Thank you, Pastor Ranjan and the leadership for creating it. So I stand here before you to testify that whatever your need is, God's there in action for you. And prayer is there in motion if you ask people to pray for you. And then love's reaction, people respond to you. Because all these things help in your healing, besides medicine and other things. The love and hospitality and the food and the touch and the prayers and the emails, they all help me in my rehabilitation, and I am really so happy to be standing here before you, and God bless you. You can do one more favor. Please stay behind and eat the biryani. Thank you.